Misfits and Goobers, welcome to another tutorial brought to you by the Misfit artists. Today I'm here to guide you all on the wonderful world of lettering. Yay! So, in short, lettering is basically drawing letters. It's an art in and of itself, much different than your calligraphy and your typography. I'm doing this tutorial using a little something I'm working on for how to kill a monster. But enough about that, let's get into the meat and taters of this shebang. So, I usually letter traditionally, but as you can see, I'm lettering digitally since Mecha needs digital assets to animate and do his next step with. Your four main steps, regardless of what media you're using, will usually be the same, and that's 1. Determine the baseline and next height. 2. Plan out your letters before measuring them out. 3. Measure out the letters and kerning. And 4. Develop the shapes of the letters. This grid I'm drawing right now helps accomplish 3 of the 4 main concepts. The arc is how the word will go as it follows the arc of arrow getting smacked off the building. The lines here are basically how tall I want the letters to be, and the lines running vertically are how I want to space out the letter. After that, I start sketching the word out and planning where I want it to go. We settled on the word whoosh since we felt it was an appropriate sound to fall off a building after getting smacked very hard. This part of the process is for me one of the more frustrating and time-consuming, but it's very important to get it solid. It took me more than a few tries to get it to where I wanted it, so I eventually had to redraw it, including making a whole new grid. But that's okay, because each iteration is an improvement, so don't get discouraged, everybody. As you can see in this next step, I finally figured out the final position of the text, so this next step is my favorite part of the process, developing the shapes of the letters. This is where the drawing part comes in. You basically have free reign to draw whatever font you want, or in this case, have it fit at the project at hand. The font we agreed on here is more of a blocky one, which will fit the comic book style aesthetic we are going for here. After that, we finally move on to inking and coloring. It's very important to be precise when inking. Sure, it's easier digitally, but it helps if you practice traditionally first. As for coloring, make sure you use the colors that are appropriate to the overall setting. In this case, it needed to stand out on a near black background, so we went with a white base with some black stroke just to have it pop some. Remember, people need to read this And now it's all done. Wow, now wasn't that just a grand old time? Now remember, in lettering, there's no mistakes, just happy accident. It's all on the background layer, mother. Thanks for watching this tutorial. If you want to see more tutorials like these, please subscribe and let us know. Until then, stay safe, stay weird, and stay spooky, my friends.